Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. I'm James and you're watching Blue Dog Aquatics. Alright guys, today what we're doing is we're talking about AquaShella prep. I know we're still a little over a month away, but you can never start prepping too early. AquaShella Dallas is going to be obviously in Dallas, Texas, and it'll be October 30th and 31st. We hope to see you there. We have a big double booth this year, or well, this time at Dallas. We did single booths for Orlando and Chicago. The placement was a little off, but we're going to be right next to our buddies at Custom Cages. So also, we're going to dab a little bit up on them today too. So make sure to stop by and see them too. They have amazing setups and amazing enclosures. We actually got one of them for us, and it's actually a snake enclosure. It's a snake bin. It's got heaters and all that, and we'll show you that here today. But yeah, today we're going to talk about preparations and the importance of that. Now, we're going to show you one of the groups of animals that we're going to be bringing to AquaShella. They are available for pre-order. They'll be available in a week when their quarantine is up. So if you're interested in any of these snakes, make sure to drop us a message or send us an email. Drop us a comment down below also too on which one's your favorite. So without further ado, we'll get into it. Alright guys, like I said, what we're doing today is we're dabbling, or we're going to show you the snakes that we are going to bring to AquaShella. Like I said, these are the only one of the groups of animals that we're going to be bringing to AquaShella. Our video on Friday will be, well, let's see, yeah, today is Monday, so yeah, Friday. The video on Friday will be over the chameleons that will be coming to AquaShella and that will be up for sale. These snakes will all be for sale. And like I said before, drop us a comment, tell us which one's your favorite. If you'd like to pre-order them, let us know. You can send us a message, and then also if there's any snakes that you would like to see at the show, drop us a comment and let us know which ones you want us to bring for you. We have a lot of different snakes here. You remember the video from Friday? We showed you the carpet python. We're not going to show you the video on her today, and that's because we already did a whole video, but she will be available for sale at AquaShella. So without further ado, let's get into the snakes. Alright, this is Paul the Ball. We're going to open up his setup here. He is in the middle of a shed right now, so you'll be able to see he's fully submerged in his water. He won't be for sale. He's an ambassador animal, so we'll be walking around with him. But yeah, you can see he's a big spider ball, and you can see over his eyes that milkiness. That means that he's mid-shed. So we're gonna close this back up and let him do his thing. All right, right here you can see these are albino garter snakes. I'm sorry, albino checkered garter snakes. These guys are very young, but they're growing in size. These guys will be available. We do have two of them, but we're only going to show you one right here because he's out and about. But yeah, they're just cute little guys. They're awesome. See if I can get my camera to focus in on. It's kind of hard with. Yeah, you can see that checkered pattern right there, and he's just kind of curious, looking around. Alright, next up we have the Enchi Pinstripe Bamboo Mahogany Ball Python. I know that's a mouthful. We were putting the label on and we're like, oh my god, is the label even gonna fit? But this is one of my favorite snakes. It has amazing color, and so we'll go ahead and open up the bin for you. You hear the voice in the back, that's Joe. He's helping me with the assistance of the snakes. He's gonna pull this one out. This is a female. This is our only, well, aside from the I'm sorry, I was just corrected. I thought this one was a female, but it is a male. We had it sexed originally as a male. However, we will be taking it back in 6 months to a year to have it re-sexed just to verify. Because at this size, it can be kind of difficult to tell. If it doesn't sell at the show.
Yes, and like I said, look at a snake this pretty. There's no reason he should come home with us. He needs to go home with one of y'all, most definitely.
Look at that color pattern.
He's just a little sweetheart.
It is just truly insane, the color. We have the water dish in here. We have a little hide and then some rep to chip in there, so it'll help with shedding. These guys are going through their quarantine right now, and so when you get in a new snake, it's a good thing for 7 to 10 days not to feed them, not to mess with them. They're at the end of their quarantine. That's why we're even pulling them out. But it's safe to do that. That way there's less stress on them with the transition of moving. Also, with that being said, oh look, yep, and we got little locks here to keep those totes in. Now also, that being said, you want to make sure in between handling snakes is to use a hand sanitizer, or really the best way to do it is to just wash your hands in between holding snakes. That way you're not transferring parasites and you're not transferring any harmful bacteria between your snakes. Alright, next up right here we have the Pewter spider ball python. This guy has gotten a lot of attention over social media.
You know, I don't think I'll be taking him out because he hasn't been in the best mood today, which is, you know, to be expected during the acclimation and quarantine process.
Look at that pattern. That is just unreal. We'll go ahead and close him back up. You always want to make sure, and I can clarify on something real quick. So down here you can see the albino checkered garter snakes actually have a big bin, but there's nothing in that bin. We thought when they came in they were going to be a little bit bigger, but they weren't. They're just babies, and so we actually went and got these setups. That way there's no chance that they can get out and escape. But yeah, it's one of those things that you just kind of have to adapt and overcome.
You gotta be able to think on the fly a little bit.
Now the next one right here is the Yunnan mountain rat snake. These guys, so I got 2 rat snakes in, and these guys are just insane in their color. Let's see if we're gonna find him. It's literally like, where's Waldo?
Right. I'm gonna use these tongs. I'm not gonna grab the snake. I'm not gonna hurt the snake. I'm just gonna use them to move the substrate around a little bit. Found him.
You can see the substrate moving.
There he is. Hi, buddy. Kind of use it as a little,
oh, there he is. You see that color pattern?
Kind of use these as a little bit of a snake hook kind of thing. Oh, he's way over there. He's all the way stretched across the front of the bin now. Kind of use him as a little miniature snake hook kind of thing here, so I can get him to pop up out without stressing him out.
Oh, there he is. Look at that color pattern.
They're beautiful, beautiful snakes. They get about 3 and 4 foot long, and they're actually known to be one of the more docile rat snakes, and that's kind of why James decided to bring them in, because I mean, they should be a fairly decent snake for, you know, a somewhat advanced beginner, intermediate, and or to take care of.
All right, we're gonna put him away.
See ya, buddy. You go clear yourself. This guy, I believe, this next guy here, I believe he's out and about.
Now this is the next one here is the broad-banded Thai baboon rat snake. I know.
Bamboo rat snake.
Bamboo rat snake.
Well, we were just talking about baboon tarantulas not long ago, so I understand.
That's true, yeah.
I believe he's right somewhere, and he turned me into a liar. He was right on top here a second ago. We'll see if he's inside of his little hut here.
Oh, there he is. Look at him. Look at that color variation.
I mean, he looks good against that reptile chip, but I mean, when you actually have him out and away from that reddish colored chip, you wouldn't believe how stark his colors are. He is just amazing. He's an amazing animal.
Look at that, just lines down his back.
He's very curious today. Probably wants his house back. Want your house back? Here, what's your tail? I don't want to get your tail in there. There we go. You can kind of see him against that green a little bit. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous snake.
Yeah, I saw them and I was like, yep, need to have those, need to bring them to AquaShella to share with everybody. And
well, didn't I see somewhere that they're also not a common snake in the hobby?
no, these guys are not easy to come by. Both the Yunnan mountain rat snake and the broad-banded are not common in the hobby. So definitely make sure to stop by the booth and check these guys out. Now, up next we have the Cinder Dilute Motley corn snake. Now this guy right here he's another small one, but he is gray.
A lot of these snakes came in smaller than were originally anticipated, I believe. Oh, we'll do a little digging here. Once again with my little makeshift snake hook I've got going on.
Not there. Normally if you start moving around on the top of the reptile chip, they will sense it above and they'll start moving around.
And kind of reveal themselves a little bit.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, snag him out a little bit. Here, buddy. Oops, sorry, bud. I'm not trying to drag you out of there. I don't want to be mean to you at all. You're a very pretty little snake. Come here. Oh, there he goes. There's his head.
He's just got incredible patterns. He is gray. I know it's kind of hard to see, but he is a baby. But I mean, he's just incredible.
Quick little bugger.
Yeah. But yeah, he's a really awesome little corn snake.
You can kind of see, as you go further down the body there, you can see the really cool pattern and how it transitions down his body. All right, buddy, I'm going to close you up there because you like to try and go for walks.
All right, now these guys I know have been really hot objects, and they are the Mexican black king snakes. Now these are pure blacks. They don't have any white on them.
Well, we got lucky on these guys. They happen to be hanging out right underneath the water dish.
Look at that one right there, pure black. Just incredible animals. There are actually two of them in here because the bin is really big. I doubt they'll come home with us, but if they do, then one of them, once they start getting a little bit bigger, will be moved to his own bin. Like I said, the albino checkered, they're not in this bin, but this is a home for them eventually. Or if we get something else and we need the space, we can always change the name on it. Now over here, this is the albino spider ball. This guy is just really, really cool.
Oh, he's right there.
And he's right there.
Hi, buddy.
Look at him. He is just so awesome. You see the little white variations?
Here's the beautiful, beautiful baby ball python.
Awesome first time snake for anybody in the hobby. And he's like, what are you doing?
And he is personally just really kind of opened up as far as personality goes. The first day or two when he very first got here, he was kind of timid. He really didn't move around a whole lot. Really didn't interact a whole lot. But see, it looks like today he's like, hello.
He wants to come check him out. He's like, what is that?
You gonna bite me today? You gonna bite me today? Come here, baby. We don't need your tree. We don't need your tree.
Incredible color patterns.
You're gorgeous.
And he's definitely got that spider marking down him.
He is definitely way more active today than he has been.
Yep.
He's got some beautiful, beautiful markings. He's a gorgeous little snake.
And I'll tell you why they're more active. You may think, well, with this this rack system here that I got from Custom Cages, you're like, well, how do you keep them warm? Well, I'll show you here. You can see right over here, all these cables right here are actually heat cables, and they go underneath all the cages, so that way there's heat supplied. Oh, there's a good view. There's heat supplied to each and every one, and trust me, when you open up those bins, you can definitely feel it. It keeps them warm, and you know that's what we want. Now, hang tight, and we'll get into the big ones. We're gonna take a quick break here for a second, and make sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this video. We're gonna be on the road here to AquaShella very soon, so stay tuned to all of our upcoming videos, and hope you like it. We bring it to you every Monday and Friday. And now, back to the snakes. Alright, up next we have the male spinner ball python. You can see he's got the bigger enclosure because he's a bigger boy. So Joe's actually going to grab him out. Look at him, look at that color pattern.
Get my hand under him at all.
Now you may be like, oh my god, that's a big snake. No, this is not even our biggest one. With that, he's such a sweet boy.
Back that camera up.
He just cuddles up, and
He's a sweet, sweet boy. He's a good snake.
so if you're looking for an adult snake, you don't want to deal with the babies or even the juveniles, these guys will be at AquaShella. So now we're going to dip into
See you later, buddy.
the next one, which we're actually going to go all the way to the bottom. We're going to save the middle one for last, but this one is just a pure spider ball. This one is another small one. Well, smaller. He's still got some size to him, but he's got that awesome white pattern underneath him. He's just chilling by his water dish, making a mess, as most animals do. We're not going to pull him out because he's getting ready to go into shed too, so we don't want to stress him out. But we'll just do some close-ups here so you can see that pattern. Yep, he's just like, I'm going to rest my chin here. Alright, that's him. We'll get him put away. And then last but not least is the spider het clown ball python. You can actually kind of see him there through the side. He's way in the back.
Of course he is. Of course.
But he's got a really big tote, so plenty of space. You want to make sure when you're doing these drawers that you have water bowls for them so that there's plenty.
I'm going to go ahead and pull this out just to minimize the weight that's hanging out of the end of the bin here.
Look at him. This is our big, big boy.
He's a sweet boy when he wants to be too. He's a gorgeous, gorgeous snake.
He's absolutely gorgeous. You see all that white variation, that stripe pattern. You can definitely see the clown in him. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's all the snakes. These are the snakes that will be coming to AquaShella. Give you a full shot of the bin system. We actually have to pull it away from the wall. One of the clips got lost in transit when we came back from AquaShella in the trailer, so we used the rack next to it to keep the bottom drawer closed. But you know, safety clips and all that, it works just the same. But that's the video for this week, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for our video coming up on Friday. We'll show you all the chameleons that are going to be making the trip to AquaShella. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, the big question, your tank or mine?